Today I've got another Patreon deck, and this one is yet again from Satchel, who has given me $25 2 months in a row. Very generous. So this is going to be a Duel Paladin, and Duel Paladin of course got some pretty good cards in this set, most notably is Commencement. We used to have 2 ways to cheat big minions out of the deck, now we have 4, so the deck should be more consistent. But we also got some big things that are pretty good to cheat out. Judicious Jr. is a pretty big minion, gives us a nice amount of healing. And the Duel sort of mitigates the slowness of the Junior, since she can attack and heal immediately. Or the Commencement gives her taunt, so they can't just ignore her. We also got Turalion the Tenured. He's got a lot of health, and he can usually kill something the turn he comes out. And then finally we've got Legged Proto Drake, which is just a big dumb value-y minion. We also got Ceremonial Maul, which has pretty good synergy with the duels and commencements that we want to be playing. We got First Day of School to round out the early game, and Sphere of Sapience to help us hit our mid-game curve. So yeah, the deck got a lot of new cards, and this looks like a pretty reasonable build of Duel Paladin.
Uther versus Illidan. This ends now. I will fight with honor.
Wow, some really good cards here. Call to Adventure draws Nosdormu 50% of the time. I don't know, I'd probably keep Commencement either way. This hand is disgusting. I could even coin out Air Raid on turn 1. The coin doesn't really do anything until turn 6.
Evil draws close. Reporting for well met.
I am not totally sure if this is correct, but it seems pretty reasonable, honestly. I also might get some taunts in play to, like, protect a Vargoth going into turn 5. That would be really strong. Because I think everything in my deck wins a duel against everything in his deck. Except, I guess, like, Vargoth into Glaive-bound Adept loses. And I guess, like, Judicious Jr. into, Lapidary. I don't win that fight, but it's kind of fine. So yeah, basically Duel is really strong in this deck, or in this matchup. Although Spectral Sight might indicate that he's something weird, I don't really know. Wow, that's an early Blade Dance. Maybe he thinks I'm just some token garbage. My opener was pretty token garbagey. And those Dormu, you love to see it. Would have been nice to get the Maul down this turn. Oh, actually I can Maul plus Commencement in the same turn after playing Nosdormu, so yeah, we're fine. Man, that just curves so nicely. Chaos Strike second because he wants to draw Soul Fragments, which is probably not correct. 4 mana 10/10. Please no Skull of Gul'dan nonsense, please. I said please twice, that's how much I don't want it to happen.
You don't pick the ones, eh?
If he has another one of those, he can kill my guy. Oh, I-Beam it looks like. Soul Shear, sure. That is more likely than I-Beam. I don't know if he can afford to be sending that much damage into my minion at this point. He's down a Blade Dance already as well. Another jailer. That is pretty strong. Still can't full clear my board. Okay, he full cleared my board.
For justice.
Penflinger needs to die. I could go Duel Consecration here, and then also kill this. Duel can hit Vargoth, which is sketchy. 2 juniors are pretty good. Plagued Protodrake is not great. Tyrion's good. Tyrellion's good. Colossus is good. I think I would rather just play a Living Monument here. I guess I could double Duel, actually. Yeah, let's double Duel. I have some bad outcomes, potentially. But it's hard for them to be... Like, it's hard for 2 of them in a row to be that bad. Alright, yeah, this is definitely good. The absolute worst case scenario was probably like a Proto-Drake and then Vargoth going into a 6/4. I could have taken... Like, he'd be showing 13 if that happened. But that's really specific, and I had some nutty high rolls. I think the pair of minions I got was actually a bit of a low roll, and it was still really good. If I draw a Lightforged Blessing, this game should be over. It might... Well, I mean, he can always draw Skull, so... I can't say it's over. Vargoth. So I can make 5 1/1s this turn. I have seen 2 AoE already. See what happens when I do this. Oh, I got a taunt. That's kind of cute. I'm just gonna play Living Monument. Living Monument threatens lethal. Could have played Colossus of the Moon, but then there's some world where he goes like Consume Magic, Skull of Gul'dan, Marrow Slicer, Twin Slice, whatever. With 2 taunts, I'm a lot less likely to die. And there's the Skull. But he did hit a Soul Fragment, which was bad for him. Okay, that's one of the discounts, and it's not really very good. Wow, another Skull. He's only got 1 mana, though. Marrow Slicer, Twin Slice is 8. Blade Dance, of course. Yeah, I'm never dead here. I just won 2 in a row against this Demon Hunter deck. Not what I would have expected.
Uther versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
I will fight with honor.
I don't think I'm keeping Air Raid against Priest. Ceremonial Maul is nice. Makes it a little bit awkward to coin out Commencement, but still okay. Yet another Commencement. Second Commencement's not super good, since I have a Judicious Junior for turn 6 anyway. What is this effect on his Tyrande portrait? Has that always been there? Is it supposed to be there? Is it even real? Am I losing my mind? Well, I'm gonna Hero Power Pass.
Reporting for duty.
destruction they come.
That's a lot of spell generation he's done over there. Okay, Duel. Maybe I just go Maul into Consecration.
I wonder.
I think I'm just gonna Consecrate next turn. Getting a 4/4 is pretty good.
The future is clear. Your
Commencement and Duel are not good in his deck. Yeah, I don't think he really has a great pull here. Well, he played a 3/2 right into my Consecration, so I assume he wanted this to happen. Cleric, Double Wandmaker, Madame Lazul. None of that's too scary.
The future is clear. Your demise be near.
I still don't think that's particularly good.
You don't pick the one, silly.
Okay, that's both of his Raised Dead cards. God, he has 3 Wandmaker cards in his hand. Let's go ahead and Duel.
On wings of destruction they
Okay.
For justice.
come. I said back.
Do I want to kill this 2/2?
I said back. I said.
Sure. I don't know.
said back.
So the nightmare here is that he has the Shrinky card, Wave of Apathy, and then a way to steal my Colossus of the Moon. But it can't be Cabal Shadow Priest this turn because it doesn't have enough mana, and Cabal Acolyte would be a 50-50. And it looks like he has neither. Well, he could still have Shadow Priest. Wow, I am really happy to see Wave of Apathy played without stealing my guy. Although I guess that was a fake Wave of Apathy. But still.
Another test. I said
For justice.
When am I playing this? Turn 7 Commencement, turn 8 Junior, turn 9 Coin Maul Commencement. Well, whatever I'm doing, I don't think I'm playing the Maul next turn, so I'll save the weapon charge. Renew. He targets the Colossus of the Moon and not the 4/4 taunt. Interesting. Could coin that out. Probably not much reason to. No reason to do anything other than commencement here.
For justice.
I don't.
For justice. For justice. For
Maybe there's a world where I play the weapon next turn for lethal.
For justice.
Could happen. Or I could go like coin Junior Maul, and then I would still be able to use the spell burst on the second commencement.
spell should do. It is finished. You win.
Oh, he gave up. Cool. Well, this is the part of the video where I usually try to make some improvements to the deck. But honestly, Duel Paladin is a pretty limited archetype, just due to the sorts of cards you can and cannot play. And I think this list is actually very well built. The only card I don't like is Living Monument, but you do have to have a certain amount of big stuff, and there's really just not that much else to work with. Like, maybe depending on what you're up against, Batterhead could be okay. Maybe you could justify playing Nozari, but for the most part, I don't really think there's much better than the Living Monument. The only card I could really see cutting it for is actually Wave of Apathy. I feel like Wave of Apathy is just a pretty good stall card for this kind of deck. And one of the problems that I ran into with this deck is, like, if they really cleanly answered my first threat, then I was just kind of always behind playing one threat per turn. And I feel like Wave of Apathy can give you some breathing room to, like, get a threat in play that's not just immediately dealt with by the opponent's board. Plus, it's just good for surviving in the early game. So I think the Wave of Apathy could be pretty good. There's also some other random spells that could be okay, like Desperate Measures is always a reasonable filler card for this kind of deck. Similar to the Wave of Apathy, there's Subdue, could be playable. Depending on what you're up against, Sanctuary is a fine card, but I think probably not for the matchups I'm running into. You could maybe play Equality. I have had a couple matchups where I had a hard time dealing with the opponent's board, but we only have Consecration to go with it. You could play Librum of Justice, which is a better standalone card than Equality, but we do already play 4 weapons in this deck, which is kind of pushing it. Maybe you could play Holy Wrath. The curve of the deck is very high, so you're pretty likely to hit something good, but does this deck really need a single target removal spell? Probably not. So yeah, there's a lot of different stuff that could go in this deck, but I don't think there are any other changes that are really realistically going to make the deck better.
Uther versus Rexar. Let the hunt begin. I will fight with honor.
I think I like Air Raid into Nosdormu. It's a pretty solid curve. First Day of School is really good as well. Overloading ever seems really shitty. Hey, there's a turn 3. I curve out pretty nicely here, honestly.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
So I can call to adventure Vargoth. I don't think there's much reason to do that, though.
Nothing but a bunch of big birds.
Wave of Apathy, probably not great here.
To battle.
Maybe Call to Adventure here is fine. After I Nosdormu and then Scrapyard Colossus, maybe like Vargoth Air Raid is okay. You don't always have the breathing room to play Nosdormu in this matchup, so I am pretty satisfied with how this game is going. I'm no longer satisfied with how this game is going. Well, if this is Freeze or something, I'll just play Turalion.
Now is the time.
Interesting. Well, I guess I just play Scrapyard Colossus. Could go Vargoth, Candle Taker, Air Raid, Sphere, but damn, Scrapyard Colossus looks pretty good.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Sure, the Shimmerfly indicated that he was probably Highlander.
Put your faith in the light.
Well, now that I've drawn Commencement, I kind of want to try to get Vargoth to stick.
Let me.
Actually, Tyrallion's pretty good here. Let's go Tyrallion.
The time is now.
The real question is, do I play Dust Devil? I think I do.
Quickly.
I think I play the Dust Devil. I'm on 8 mana next turn, so I can Wave of Apathy Commencement, or Vargoth Air Raid. Just seems fine.
You'll find me wherever the action is.
He's drawn the 3 best cards in his deck. And honestly, I'm still feeling pretty comfortable, so that's a good sign.
Quickly.
Oh, I did forget about that. Can I just draw a Consecration and then feel very comfortable about this game? No. It's gotta be hard. Probably still keep this, it's really strong.
The time is now.
He's actually threatening a lot of damage. Probably shouldn't try to be too greedy with, like, Vargoth Air Raid into Commencement. I think I should just play Commencement here.
The time is now.
If I make 4 1/1s, these just deal with them. I go to 16. This goes in. He's got 12. Wow, I could actually very easily die doing that.
The time is now.
Another test.
Oh, that is really strong. Please don't pressure plate her. Oh no. Oh no. I should have Wave of Apathied first. Wave of Apathy to heal for 3 here. Oh, that's so bad. If I had done it first, I like couldn't lose this game. And there's just no reason to not do it first. I kind of have to hit Junior off my other Commencement here. Could try to draw for a Lightforged Blessing. Is that even good? Maybe I just take a minion here to make Commencement into Junior more likely.
Another test.
Bailed the fuck out.
The time is now.
Kill the biggest one. So I could have played Air Raid here, but I actually don't want to give him something to attack the Leopardums into. Because currently he can only kill them by giving me lifesteal.
Is it cold in the shadows?
I think that's fine. Duel is pretty good here. He doesn't even pull anything. I don't know, just gives me a big idiot. Well, I guess I have Vargoth Duel. Pretty likely to hit a taunt if I do that, but I don't. But again, I don't actually want a taunt. Give me Lightforged Blessing. I did not trade properly there. So I should have a 3-1 in play still, if I had traded better. Shameful.
Let me work my magic. Magical.
Why does he have Scrap Shot? Call to Adventure doesn't do anything for me.
Let me.
I guess I just snipe this.
Bunch of big bears. I must move quickly.
I don't think I need to go face here. I mean, I just have 18 with my 2 big boys. This 10 damage doesn't change the clock at all.
Muzzle their magic.
Give me the heals. Wow, I played that game terribly, but my deck is so strong it can't lose.
Uther versus Valera.
Watch your back.
I will fight with honor.
I have some good cards here, but I'm not sure that they're all good together. Maul into Coin Duel is not really a thing. Do I want to keep Duel if I have Nozdormu? Not really. It's still good though. I think I full keep. I might coin out Nozdormu and then just go Maul plus Duel. That's like a very, very strong turn 4. Sure. Play the Dormant minion. Make a dude. It's definitely not face Rogue, which I think I like to see.
If power is what you seek, knowledge is what I provide.
Full Celt. Well, he hasn't invoked his Galakron at all, so that's probably not super scary. And if he's playing Polkelt, I don't think that build plays Blackjack Stunner. That is a discovered card. Oh, he does play Blackjack Stunner, but there's one down. So I can maybe just play Colossus of the Moon here. Probably better to go Maul plus Duel anyway, just get more threats.
Rise to the challenge.
Wow. Get wrecked.
The time is now for justice. Reporting precision.
Kill this because I can. I don't know. Maybe it prevents some shadow step nonsense.
One stab, finish him.
Flick, sure. Well, with Flick dead, I can just play this, right? And he played Pull Celt, so he's not drawing his other Blackjack Stunner anytime soon. Oh, he's Highlander. What the heck? He's Highlander. What on earth is in Highlander Rogue? Can I just play a Proto Drake, Wave of Apathy, ignore his board, and kill him?
Let
I feel like I can.
for justice. Dark in the skies.
If he has like a Murazond off that Dragon Queen Alex draws, that would really suck. I would get wrecked by my own Wave of Apathy. But it looks like that's not gonna happen. Nice.